Lined up, the Cooper Walker line will start tonight for Guelph, and Walker will win the draw cleanly back to Profaka in his own zone, and we are underway here at the Sleeman Center, and Walker's got a step early here. He'll get a shot right into the Saginaw crowd of the zone. Guelph will collect as both teams get a change in. Chase Coughlin in tonight as he tries to apply some pressure, but Saginaw able to turn it out the other way into neutral. Heading in as chipping it into the offensive zone there was Mintyukov, as they'll have to reset on the near side now. Dumped into the corner, Allen out there sweeping it up the wall, but Saginaw do a good job to hold it in, courtesy of Mancini. Bushinger out there trying to throw it up the half wall. Gets some support from Coughlin as Saginaw continue the pressure here. Opportunity to get a shot. They won't yet. Here's Mancini. Thought about shooting it. Spins away from the check of Paquette. Nice pass by Mancini. Down low and a good save there. Here is Pacey Schluding, and he'll dump it down. His team needed a change. Guelph collecting in their own zone. Profaka with the outlet pass to Sikic, and he'll dump it in on Lennox. Comes out to play it. Bowman right on top of him, and he managed to get it by him as Allen will hold the line. Thrown in and chipping this high off the glass.
The Michigan attempt from the team from Michigan.
Nick Wong trying out the Michigan there, as that was a nifty play as the Storm trying to get more pressure here, as a battle behind the net of Lennox will result in Saginaw able to break away. Just staying on side, and now a chance on the near side. That'll go off the ankle of Allen. It won't reach Oster. Saginaw still with pressure here. Back to the point, it's Mintyukov. He'll chip it down low. Bushinger is there defensively for Guelph with two Saginaw players right on top of him, and they'll win that battle. Digging it out there is Gervais. Still a four-man scrum, and Gervais will win this puck battle again. Spinning away from the pressure of Carabella. Throws it behind the net. Now dancing in behind Oster and trying to gain control here is Baber. Baber spinning off the pressure, throwing it into the high slot. The one-timer opportunity doesn't connect, and Guelph will go the other way. Bushinger trying to spring Sikic for a breakaway. Saginaw break it up. Gervais right back in. He'll dump it in and go for a chance.
The icing, but Saginaw is looking good here so far.
They've got plenty of jump. Guelph have had a couple of okay-looking chances, but Saginaw have been carrying the majority of the offensive play, and they're doing it again here as Coughlin on that fourth line trying to get this out of the Guelph zone. Saginaw will hold it in. Sapovalov will send it down low. Harper there defensively for the Storm, trying to dig it away from Duhart. They'll get it back to Mintyukov. Nice spin move to get away from pressure. Mintyukov will pinch in from the point now. Mintyukov still with it, throwing it into the high slot. Duhart there in support will hold the line. He's tripped, and Guelph are going to get the first penalty. Certainly trust him to generate offensively as he'll grab it here off the face-off win. Spirit working the first power play of the evening, trying to find that seam pass to flex off a couple Guelph skates, and Profaka there to sweep it away. Saginaw trying to dance around here. Locust getting away from pressure. Mangoni with a shot, but that's well wide and low. It'll bounce to the far side. Swept down low. Controlling here is Sapovalov. They'll throw it back to the point. There's Bloom. And it'll elude his stick, and that'll chase Mintyukov back. Guelph will get some fresh penalty kill troops out. Here's Bloom with a shot, and that's going to deflect. Great power move to the net on the man advantage by Sapovalov, his 7th of the year. And the Spirit now lead courtesy of a power play marker, 1-0 here at the Sleeman Center. And they're right back in on the attack as Poitras will try and chip this out. He'll get it to a teammate, Chayka with the outlet, and now Pastajov will go the other way, trying to leave it there nicely for Poitras, but it's batted away by the Saginaw defense, who've been pretty stout so far in the game. They've really only allowed one decent scoring chance for the Storm, as Guelph will get it back in. Zhilkin can't get a hold of that, and they'll outlet here courtesy of Luke McNamara. He'll dump it down. Just absolutely not his fault. You got to wonder, another slow start here tonight. Is George just trying to light a fire under his team and say, hey, you're not helping the goalies here. Let's throw the other guy in, and maybe that'll wake the guys up. As Saginaw, they're right back in on the attack. As Mark, you mentioned it a number of times, they have the momentum and all the pressure right now, and they're continuing it here as they throw it in front, and that was dangerous looking as it skipped past the far post of Bennett's net now as he relieves Jacob Oster. Saginaw with a chance here again. They'll bump it back to the point. Far side looking around. Now Sapovalov will get it back, trying to throw it in front, turned over. Poitras, can he go the other way? No, they'll hold the line. Great poke check there by Saginaw. Sapovalov with a chance here, throwing it near side, getting it back. They score! Mintyukov pinching in from the point.
Second one, you have to think you're going to get a call at that point.
Well, the puck's nowhere near the guy he's cross-checking, so the ref usually will let one or two go, but that hard one right in the back, the ref thought, hey, enough's enough. And now the Spirit, already nursing a 3-0 lead, have their second power play of the game and this first period. Mangoni near side, throwing it down low, trying to get a return feed there, trying to send that in front was Locus. Back at the point, they'll hold it in again. Can Guelph get a stick lift? Yes, they will. Nice defensive stick there from Sikic. And he gets a round of applause from the fans here. If they can kill this penalty off, maybe that will give Guelph some much-needed juice in the legs as Jilkin tries to pressure his man, and Saginaw will throw it up the ice, and going in after this is their leading scorer, Bloom. Thrown up the near wall. Pastajov out there killing a penalty with Jilkin. Pastajov breaks that play up, and he'll get on that loose puck and send it all the way down.
They needed that one. Pastajov just
with. They'll lose the draw. Pappas couldn't get control of the puck, and Saginaw will try and get it out here. They'll turn it over briefly to Bowman, who's in a battle with two Spirit players. He'll lose that as Mintyukov will go the other way. Chipping it in now is Mancini. Right in on it is Mintyukov. He's never afraid to pinch in from the point, and he's going to get some support there from Duhart. Thrown back up top to Wong. Duhart tries to dangle through two Guelph players. He can't, as Pappas will now carry the other way for the Storm. He'll chip it in, and they'll get a change.
Try and work it to the point, and Jugin just worked Bloom about 5 feet away from the puck and worked him into the boards.
Here's Mangoni, our player to watch for the Spirit tonight. Spinning away from some pressure from Walker. Mintyukov back at the point. Big one-timer coming here. That's going to go over the net. And Guelph just able to force it out over the line and chase Mintyukov down into his own end. Walker will walk in on him and try and pressure him to make a pass. He'll finally do so to Sapovalov, who opened the scoring tonight on the power play, his 7th of the season. Mintyukov controlling here. Little miscommunication with Locus, but they'll dodge a bullet there, and Sapovalov will gain the zone anyway. Spinning away from the pressure of McFarland. Sapovalov still with it. He'll fire it around to the far side. Collecting it here is Bloom, their leading scorer. Thrown in front. Bouncing around. Mangoni has it bounce over his stick. Thought that was going to settle for him, and he wasn't able to get any wood on that. Here's Locus with some room. Throws it over to the far side. Bloom couldn't catch it in his wheelhouse, and that will allow McFarland on a turnover to fire it down. 50 seconds and ticking here on the latest power play opportunity. The third of the period for the Spirit, who continue to lead the Guelph Storm 3-0. Duhart charging through the middle of the ice. So play chances in this game, but they got to get something going here as the puck is down for the second period. They trail 3-0 to the visitors from Saginaw as the Spirit, a high chip off of a funky deflection there, as they'll have to reset and touch up as we've got the long change in effect now. Pappas dumping it in, hoping for a friendly bounce off that end wall. Chasing in there was Coughlin. Good hold at the line by Profaka, but it's not enough as Saginaw with good support. They'll head the other way. Guelph in some feet here, trying to dig this free, and Saginaw will hold the line. Here's Mancini, has a look, low shot, misses glove side. Owen Bennett in the cage. Oster got the start. He let in 2 goals on 8 shots after a tough outing against Sarnia on Wednesday, and George Burnett tried to spark the team by throwing Bennett in there. He let in the first shot he saw. Hasn't let in any more since. I mean, albeit he's only seen one more as Saginaw continue to lead.
I mean, a 7-game goal streak, but he's only got 1 goal in his last 6 games. I'm trying to find number 20 on the year.
He certainly is, and he had a number of chances to do that against Sarnia, and he was frustrated with himself, and you can bet he's hungry to try and get it tonight in a game where the Storm could really use one just to get momentum swinging somewhat back in their favor as they're unable to hold it in here, and Saginaw get it just over Guelph's line, but they won't get it by Jugin, who will turn it over, get it back, sweep it in, but Mintyukov is there waiting, as he usually always is. is for the Spirit. Number 10, there he is pinching in again, an offensive defenseman that can kind of do it all. He's had an excellent game so far here tonight with the game's third goal. Guelph on an outlet feed there, trying to find...
Love to see it.
Picasso couldn't paint it better himself. Jugend upstairs. It's 3-1. Saginaw continued to lead as Carabella in there on the forecheck. Wrestled away by Mintyukov. He'll turn it over, though. Cooper Walker behind the net. Mintyukov trying to pin him. Walker still doing good work. Carabella tries to help him out. McNamara steps in. Paquette throws his weight around. Saginaw will go the other way. Mangoni will dump it in. Now the physicality picking up a little bit. Some more energy in the game for the Storm as Carabella tries to do some work here on Mancini. He'll just fire it in. Paquette, he'll leave it there, rolling for Chayka. Tried to bump it back down low to Paquette, but it'll be collected here by the Spirit. Our side. Baber on the return feed, has it in his feet, digs it out, and he'll make a nifty little play. Into the slot, good pad save there off a shot from Gervais. Bennett had to be sharp. Holding the line is Baber, but only momentarily as Poitras will come the other way. Tries to make a move, it's left there for Perfacca, and he gets a good shot in there that's bodied away by Lennox. Here's Chayka with some room. Low shot looking for a deflection. Profacca will hold the line at the far side. Steered down low. Storm really putting together some good offensive shifts in this second period. Back at the line, Profacca handles a bouncing puck. High shot landing in the near corner. Chayka pinches in, but it's steered away now by Mintyukov. Mintyukov will just spin away, allow his forwards to get a change. Almost turned it over, fanning on that backhand, but he'll recover nicely. And Saginaw able to escape a near danger moment. Bushinger's there in support as Profacca and Bushinger out there together now. Shaking up the deep pairings a little bit is George Burnett. Played down low, Mangoni trying to wrestle that free out of the corner. Here's Sikic though on a turnover, and that will send Guelph the other way as Bowman's hit hard, dumping the puck in. Gets right back up though and chips it down low in the Saginaw zone. Dangerous looking pass there. Luckily no Storm players were there as Saginaw will turn it over in the neutral zone, but they'll get it right back. Nice poke check though from Walker as Guelph try and head the other way. Walker gains the line, but they're just off.
Because you just never know.
The shot's now even at 13 as Poitras with control here off an offensive zone draw. Throwing it to Jugend, the goal scorer for Guelph. Play down low, Bowman can't get there first, but good pressure on Baber, who will avoid him. Allen does a good job to hold the line though. Low shot, scores! There, turning it over, and now it's thrown back down low. Gervais in there. He hooks his man down to the ice. Guelph wanted a call, they're not going to get one. Saginaw throw it down low. There's Harper defensively for Guelph, pinning it along the wall. Four-man scrum thrown in front. A Guelph player's there waiting for it. That is Saprika, and he'll skate it out of danger. Here's Saprika, near side Pappas. Tries the toe drag move, can't get it through the defender, but Pappas is right in there on the forecheck. Pappas throws a hit on Gervais. Can't find it in his feet, but Zhilkin's there to help him out. Threw it in front for McFarland, but they couldn't get it to him. Saginaw now turning it the other way. Bushinger gets it off a turnover and settles it for Allen, and he'll throw it up the ice for McFarland, who's got room with Zhilkin. Over to Pastajov, and he fanned on the one-timer.
How snake-bitten can you be?
Oh my goodness. Now McFarland tries a shot, deflects off a defender. Pastajov can't find it. Bushinger will hold the line. Good pressure here from the Storm. Zhilkin takes a look. Back to the point, there's Allen, who just scored. High shot bouncing around off a body, and Saginaw will recover. Mintyukov sends it up the wall, but only as far as Allen. Pastajov trying to get control. He can't, and Saginaw finally get it out. So now we're getting set, and Zhilkin will win the draw. Guelph are on the power play. Trailing 3-2. Played over to the far side, Pastajov. Spinning away from pressure, back to Chayka. Low hard shot, rebound in front of Lennox, and they sweep it away. Chayka gets it back. Near side, Zhilkin. Back up top, interchanging with Chayka. Zhilkin gets it again. Surveying his options, just takes a rip himself, and that's stopped by the glove of Lennox. Jugend gets knocked down in front. It'll come back to Chayka again. Bluffed a shot. Give to Zhilkin. Hard shot in there off the post, and it's laying there beside Lennox, and he'll finally get a glove on it. And Morabella trying to throw it up into the slot. Pastajov there, Saginaw able to get it and send it all the way down. They needed that. Bennett Bennett will leave it here for Chayka. 5-on-3 for the Storm. Just under 4 minutes left here in the second period. Saginaw still leading 3-2 as the linesman gets wiped out. Now Baber, the captain, out there killing this 5-on-3. He'll try and get it by Profaka. They finally will as Chayka has to reset again. Guelph could really use a goal to tie it here. I think the roof might come off this place if they're able to tie it after what was honestly a pretty lackluster first period. Pastajov holds the line. He'll interchange with Chayka. Throw it in front there looking for Carabella. Couldn't get his stick to it. Profaka will send it down. Carabella swinging it around. Pastajov can't get it. Turned over. Here's Profaka. A big shot. Bluffed on it. Puck's loose. Carabella can't poke it through. And it's underneath Mintyukov. They'll dig it free. Saginaw send it only up the wall. Profaka, after a great chance, holds it in. Here's Chayka. Pastajov surveying the land. Looking, Pastajov deciding to bump it down low. Carabella. Pastajov goes in front. Now swings over to the far side, gets it back. The 5-on-3's over, thrown in front. Carabella can't get there. Now here's Chayka. Thrown down low, Carabella. It's 5-on-4. Here's Chayka. He'll shoot. Lennox, big save. Pastajov walks into a big block by Mintyukov. Pastajov able to hold it in, though. Furious pressure here from the Storm. Here's Pastajov again. Back to the point, it's Allen. Bushinger looking. Allen. Here's Zilkin. Over to Pastajov. Can't get it out of his feet. Swiping away at it. Lennox holds his ground again. They'll hold the line. The penalties are all over. Here's Bushinger walking in. Thrown in front. Carabella. It's in his feet. And Saginaw will clear it. It'll be icing. The ref said enough out of you. Wow. A full 2-minute 5-on-3 for the Storm with just 20 seconds left in the second period. They trail by a goal. Here's Chayka. Down low, Carabella. Chayka gets it back. Hard shot turned away by Lennox. Not a lot of time here in the period to get something in toward the net as Mintyukov makes a nice play, but there's Profaka to hold it in. Guelph have got to hurry if they want to get it to the front of the net. Pastajov trying to dig it free. Mintyukov wrestling away with him as Saginaw are going to escape.
With 3 points in that one. Should be a beauty of a third period building up here, though.
Absolutely, as the Storm, who have 3 5-on-3 goals so far this season, are working with a lengthy amount of time with the 2-man advantages. Here comes Chayka walking in. High shot there, and that's turned away by Lennox, who's been sharp for Saginaw. Profaka down low. Pastajov giving it over to the far side. Back up top to Chayka. Interchanging with Carabella. Now Pastajov again. Looking off to Carabella. Pasta gets it back. Now Carabella up top to Chayka, and that's deflected wide. Saginaw get a stick to it, but they won't get it out as Carabella will settle here for Pastajov. Profaka out there on the power play, having a look. Over to Chayka, thinking about a shot. He'll give it to Profaka instead. Back to Chayka, can't settle it though, so Carabella will have to chase that down, and he gets a rough ride into the wall. Chayka with control. Pumping it down for Carabella. Here's Pastajov. Back up top, Chayka. Pastajov, and he wrung that off the side of the net. Pastajov still looking for number 20. He'll give it to Profaka. He fans on it. Pastajov there to recollect. Just 25 seconds left here on the 5-on-3. Up top, Chayka. Fans yelling for them to take a shot as Chayka will give it over to Profaka. Big shot, and Lennox saves that. Carabella gets the rebound. Profaka has it again to Chayka. Hard shot. That's padded away by Lennox. Profaka will hold it. 10 seconds left on the 2-man advantage. Down low, Pastajov looking for some room, trying to find a lane. Pastajov walking in, low shot. He hit Jilkin in front. Now he'll give it back to Chayka, but the penalties are over. We're back to 5 aside. A huge missed opportunity for the Storm.
What a penalty kill by the Saginaw Spirit. They clogged so many lanes on that penalty kill.
Guelph were just unable to find anything through the middle, everything on the perimeter, and we've got a 3-3 game. I'll be interested to see how Saginaw respond after that. They were mighty frustrated after the end of the last period. Jugan walking in with another good chance. They were mighty frustrated with getting that 5-on-3, and now they're looking at a tie game on the road. Here's Harper sending it through the neutral zone. Back to Schluting. He'll chip it high off the glass. Took a funny hop there off the stanchion, but Saginaw still able to steer it out. They'll turn it over here, though, as Jugan's got another opportunity. Spins away from a check and manages to fall and play the puck to Poitras. Now back to Harper at the point. Low deflection try there. Jugan on the rebound, and he sent it wide. Held in at the line, Harper not able to quite hold it, so try and get out just enough, but Profaka will settle it and fire it back in. Settling it in his own zone, here's Mintyukov. Turned over now. Coughlin trying to throw it in front. He had a man all alone, but unable to find him. And now here comes Bader the other way. Gervais, low shot. Bennett didn't know where it was. He knew where that one was, though. Two solid saves from Owen Bennett. And now with some speed, here comes Sikic one-on-one with his man. Sikic with a nice move. Good poke check there by Mancini. And Coughlin's in there in support. Sikic and Coughlin trying to dig this free. Locus is in there for Saginaw. He will wrestle it free. Pinning it against the wall. Sikic still on top of him. Turned over. Coughlin with a hard shot, and he missed wide. Rolling back to Bushinger. He'll throw it in front. Goes off a Saginaw skate, and the Spirit will go the other way. They need a change.
Not be able to get the finish.
Guelph will get a turnover here off an offensive zone draw. Carabello, low shot right into the path. This continues as Sikic will lose an offensive zone draw. Saginaw collecting in their own zone. Here's Gervais on the outlet. Locust carrying through neutral. He'll get some help now from the captain, Baber. High shot there.
Austin and Tyler Bertuzzi. Couple of Storm alumni there, getting 2 goals each in that game.
A couple pretty good players too, as Bertuzzi's having a great year for Detroit, as Saginaw, their Michigan relatives, trying to get the lead back. They once led 3-0 in this game as a low shot will deflect to the near side. Mintyukov once again pinching in. Mancini is right in front of the net too. Their defender's way down low, as Sapovalov will come back into neutral to collect the puck after it was cleared from the Guelph zone. Mintyukov with the pass over to Mancini. Spinning away from pressure, gets a bump. Puck in some feet there. Profaka can't get it free, as Saginaw trying to get this toward the net, and they can't yet. Swung over to the far side, but Mintyukov can't get there. A big hit laid against Sapovalov in the Guelph zone, and he gets up a little gingerly. Looks no worse for wear, though, as this gets chipped in. They enjoyed a full 5-on-3 power play, and then earlier in the game, a brief one.
Guelph has lost 2 of their last 3. Both of these 2 teams are hungry for a win here tonight.
They certainly are, as Saginaw try and rev it up out of their own zone. Duhart dancing around the check of Carabella. Plays it to Sapovalov, and he can't find a teammate. And now Guelph have a 2-on-1 the other way. McFarland with Sikic going to the net. McFarland keeps, scores! That was quite a little play from McFarland, who's not afraid to get involved physically. High flip out of the Guelph zone. Saginaw controlling, but it's filtered back into their territory, and hard charging in is Jugan, who has scored tonight. He can't wrestle it free, though, and now here's Duhart in his own zone trying to get it out. They'll get it out cleanly here, and Duhart on the charge. Near side for Bloom, their leading scorer. Poked away from him. Sapovalov, his shot is blocked. Oh, yep. Jugan laying his body out, and he took that in a sensitive area, and he's going to skate off. And his teammates giving him a tap at the bench for laying out to block that shot. Sapovalov gains the line again. Duhart has it. He's surrounded. They'll throw it down low. Chayka giving chase. Bloom is over there for Saginaw. He can't get it, though, because Sikic has it. He'll send it up for Carabella, who's got some room. Got Poitras going to the net. Couldn't get it to him. Lennox will bat that puck away from danger. Saginaw a little messy getting out of their zone here, as Duhart still out there on a long shift.
Play of game.
Oh, because he wouldn't move off the puck. Well, Saginaw have a power play here. Their 4th of the night, as Mintyukov plays it down low to Mangoni. Mangoni steering into the middle. Nice block by Profaka. Saginaw will bump it over to the far side. There's Bloom trying to spin away from pressure, and Sapovalov is run hard into the wall by Profaka. Saginaw still with control, though. Sikic in the box for Guelph. Play down low, Sapovalov throwing it in front there, trying to find Mintyukov. He couldn't get a shot away. Saginaw still with control. Locust. Sapovalov, far side, low shot coming in from Bloom, and that's blockered away by Bennett, and all the way out. Storm will get some fresh guys on. Locust steers it all the way up the ice.
After Saginaw scored 2 goals on Jacob Oster to start this one.
And Bennett came in and got scored on the first shot he saw, making it 3-0 at the time. And you're right, ever since then, he's been rock solid. None more so than that instance there, stopping a penalty shot with the other team's best scorer. Saginaw right back in on the attack here. Wong spinning away from defensive pressure. Back to the point. He'll chip it down low. There's Locust. Swinging it down behind the net. Mangoni's there. It's poked away from him, though, and now Guelph can exit. It was in the feet of Pappas, though. The pass from Walker a little behind him. He couldn't locate it. Storm will change. Mintyukov will get it in. Good poke check there from Zhugin, but they'll hold the line. Locust is knocked down. Quatra can't find it in his feet, and they'll put it back into the corner. Locust there. Saprika gets on top of him. Saprika bumps him off the puck. High flip into neutral, only to the stick of Mintyukov. Tries to make a dangle, and Quatra sends in Zhugin. Here comes Zhugin, and he blew it wide. Saprika will hold the line. Zhugin had all kinds of room. Now Zhugin again. Did not hit the post. I think it might have. Zhugin with two quality opportunities to make it 5-3 as Quatra's laid out. And now Saginaw collect. Can they get it out here? Just. Bowman there battling in neutral. Pastajov trying to help him out. We've got a 5-man scrum turning into a 6-man scrum. Puck pinned along the wall here in the neutral zone. Guelph will finally chip it in. They need to get some fresh troops. Under 3 minutes left. Bring it. As they dodged a bullet for sure. Bennett coming up huge with that save, and then into the empty net. Matt Pappas with his second of the night, his 12th of the year. And the Storm, after trailing 3-0 after the opening 20, they have raged all the way back. They lead 5-3. We're not done yet, though. Saginaw still looking for some late pressure here. Stranger things have happened. Pappas able to chip it out, though. 45 and ticking here for Saginaw. Time is their enemy as Walker will get it down. Lennox is still in his net. He'll play it near side here for Schluting in his own zone, looking for an outlet. Walker bluffing a passing lane, but now Duhart will come hard charging through neutral. He'll gain the line. Pardon me, that's Mintyukov dangling in. Allen gets it though, sends it up the wall. There's McFarland on the chip, can't get it out, held by Phillips. Puck in front. Carabella there with a nice poke check. Just over 10 seconds left here. Low shot, good block by Walker, and it's going to come out of the zone. McFarland will send it down the ice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the Storm have come all the way back.